beautiful, the wonderful Adam Cohen! Oh, what's up, gang?
So good.
So good, awesome. I have been in countless slams, too many to count, and I don't think I've ever stepped on a stage where I've seen so many amazing voices, which is a testament to A, the number of people that have come here and performed on this stage, and secondly, the quality of the voices. And I know Matt already did it, but I want to do it as well, so can I just hear a round of applause for everyone that's done this stage? Oh, right. Cool. Are you guys up for being my rap crew? Yeah. The County Slam rap crew. Alright, okay, we're going to play a quick game. Have you guys heard of the Beastie Boys? Yeah, so you know the last word of every line, they like all get in behind, like, I am known to do the work, and everyone comes in on that last line. So can everyone try and guess the rhymes that I'm doing? So like when I get to the end of the line. Are you guys ready? When I go to sleep, I sleep in a bed. I keep my brain in my bed. When I get angry, I see the color red. I keep my tools in my chest. That's right. Alright, cool, you guys are engaged. Alright, should we do a thing? We'll do a thing. So, has anyone here been on the underground? Yeah. In London? It's a fun place, isn't it? It's a fun place, the underground. So it's one of these places where there are rules. You do not break these rules. But everyone hates the rules. You don't look at anyone, you don't talk to anyone, but everyone bemoans the fact that you don't look at anyone, you don't talk to anyone, but you try and look at someone or talk to someone on the tube, they're like, what are you doing, mate? We're on a tube. Don't look at me or talk to me. You know where we are, you know the rules. Do not mess with the rules. Does anyone here have any baby siblings? I got a sassy baby sibling in my house. Yeah, babies don't care about rules. You can tell, but babies care about literally no rules, except the rules of hunger and the rules of, like, I filled my nappy. And this is my experience of the tube, where there are all the rules, and the baby that obeys no rules. I'm stepping into King's Cross. It's 3:00 p.m. I try avoid the crush. Oyster card bleed, gate swing, and I'm in, and the hum of people overground quietens to a hush. There's other laws down here. Personal space like real estate, that's important down here. Watch where you're walking down here. Watch your feet and bags and loudness of your talking down here. I obey these rules. Eye contact minimum. What would be the point in a city of 7 million? At Houston, a pram is carried on by a lady. You know what that means? Pram means baby. And a baby means an abject lack of understanding or respect for the rules I previously mentioned in this text. The infant in this instant is as cute as a button, eyes big, brown, little gold ringlets on his head. Yuck! It's looking right in my face. I look away, I look back, it's looking right in my face. And his mum's all smiles, she's looking right in my face. I feel to point out tube etiquette, blood rise to my face. I feel my left hand move, it's rising for a wave. Involuntary movement under little tyrant's gaze. The atmosphere is weighted, carried silent as a grave. Embarrassment is rushing in like a tidal wave. And I wave, and I smile, and the baby smiles back. And like magic, he has lighted up the train. Me and mother in a chatting, next stop strolling. Those unwritten rules broken have brightened up my day. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. A baby smiled at me, and it brightened up my day. At the end of the day, I go to
school.
At the end of the day, at the very end of the day, I go to Okay, brilliant. We'll go with bed. The opposite of alive is
Yes.
if I'm cool, I've got street.
Yes.
I feel fear in my tummy. It's yeah. That's right. You guys are testing me right now. This is all freestyle. This is all freestyle. But you guys are doing all the rhyming, so it's easy. All right. Shall we stick to transportation? I'm going to stick to transportation. No, I'm going to switch out of transportation. Has anyone here got a favourite animal other than multis? I'll tell you what, right? Everyone take a moment. Everyone take a moment. Think of what your favourite animal is. Think of what the sound of that animal is. Okay? And I'm going to hum a song. And if someone has got a phone, please film this. I'm going to sing a song. I'm going to sing a song. And when I start singing the song, I want us all to make the noise of our favourite animal. Okay? Has everyone got it? Okay. Give the song a moment to kick in, alright? So let's, so maybe I'll bring you in. I'll conduct us in. Is everyone up for this? This is a lot more audience interaction than I would normally do in a show. Everyone got their animal? Yes. Okay. That was amazing, guys. You just had a round of applause. That's never happened before. Cool. Alright, so now we've all made the sound of our favourite animal. I'm going to tell you what my favourite animal is. My favourite animal is a squirrel, and this is for why. Was anyone's favourite animal a squirrel?
No.
No? They're like rats, and they live in trees. They're gross. Well, when I first moved to London, I was living in like a tower above this old Victorian pub, and I was like, trying to make it as a poet. So I was like in my tower, five floors above the street, occasionally looking out the window to the people in the outside world, just writing. Like there was just a pigeon on the windowsill that would come sometimes, and it would like walk up and down, and I'd be like, oh, the pigeon's here. I'm not alone. Tight. I feel feelings, tight. Ooh, oh, the pigeons, yeah. But then the pigeons, pigeons don't hang out for that long, especially when there's like a fevered typing on the other side of the window. So they would then abandon me, and I'd spend, like hours on end by myself. And when it kind of all got a bit much, or the only words that I was typing were in coup form, when I was only writing haikus, then a little poetry pun for the anyway, so when I would leave the house, I would go to a graveyard near my house, which isn't as weird as it sounds. It is no longer a graveyard. It's now just a park where people can come, and there's lots of headstones, and nature's kind of taken some of the headstones back. And there are these paths through the park that people walk around. And so there's lots of people there, and the squirrels that live in this graveyard are used to people coming through and like feeding them nuts, so they've got quite tame. So I would come out and I'd roll into the cemetery, and I'd have a little stroll around, and a squirrel would spot me and kind of come bounding up to me on the path, and then would stop in front of me. It would stand up like that, and go like where's the snacks? And when you've been sat by yourself for maybe like 16 hours with only the occasional coo of a pigeon as company, that becomes a serious, meaningful interaction. The squirrels were my sanity, purely from the fact they demanded snacks from me that I didn't have, that I couldn't provide them. So I wrote an ode to the squirrels of Adney Park, and this is how that ode goes. The squirrels run the graveyard. It is their house, and they allow us. They are resilient, these squirrels. You can tell from the cheeky clicking trill that ring from behind green trunks and their arching backs as they skim between graves and sunk mossed tombs. You must not coo to squirrels. Tempt them with treats. Dreams of Beatrix, Potter and Narnia, magnesium bright in mind. They don't like it. Leave your gifts at the base of trees, like offerings to the Buddha, and not just crusts of bread either, cakes, posh chocolates, knitted scarves, stuff they can use. Because if the dead do rise from their dirty beds and do indeed walk the earth, the squirrels will be the first to know. So we want them on our side. When I go swimming, I go to the pool. When a dog dribbles, you call it pool. If I'm wearing shades inside, I'm not cool. If I want to learn stuff, I go school. That's right. You guys are on this. All right. My next piece, I'm going to kind of like blend. Now I'm going to blend the transport. I'm going to blend the animals into a piece about do any of you guys get the bus to school? No. Or get the bus anywhere, or a train anywhere? And you know when you get on the train early, I mean, this is Romsey, it's the end of the line, right? So you're always getting on at the beginning, so you must get a double seat quite a lot, right? You're like, I don't know, I'm normally with mates, loser. So when you travel by yourself a lot, you really value a double seat because it means you get to put your bag there, you get to like chill out a little, get your reading on. And then sometimes someone will get on the train or they will get on the bus and maybe they're eating like a foot-long sub and there's meatballs literally spilling out the side of it. Or maybe they have 2 pet squirrels or a pigeon on their head. Or maybe they just breathe like and you can just hear it, as soon as they get on the bus. Where's that person going to sit? Standard. Always. So this is about that feeling. And what happens when it's challenged. This is a piece called Woof Quack Meow Nay Moo Oink. And you will see for why. His sunken eyes are ringed in grey. Pupils peer from cold flesh caves. Facial hair sprouts like mould. His casual sportswear's dripped in stains. Those eyes find a shadow with me. And I wish he'd sit elsewhere before his bum hits the seat. His questions come rapid fire. Inconsequential like sonar. What's your name? Adam. Where you going? Hastings. What you doing? A gig. What colour is the train? I don't know. What colour is the carriage? Blue. Why is the carriage blue? I don't know. Why is the carriage blue? Neutral colours. Why is the carriage blue? Really? Why is the carriage blue? Mate, why is the carriage blue? 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 He carries a blind man's cane, but his better eye flicks as landscapes snap into the carriage's wake. I fling my own question through the galaxy of his, and he replies, in a house near meow. And in the same heartbeat, he restarts his whitewater inquisition. Head twitching all the while, his boss eye wanders. He claps beneath the table, where my answers match his plans. He mentions Eminem, Harry Potter, asks, could this train bash the other train? And why do dogs have one head? I laugh, and I make him laugh. A fluffy, globular guffaw. I hesitate, shamefully, when he asks my girlfriend's daughter's name and where she lives and where is that. He says his name is Woof Quack Meow Nay Moo Oink and asks, is that a long name? When I go to the toilet, I reassure him and push my bladder-swelling lengthy whiz out as fast as I can. The instant we pull into Eastbourne, he is at the carriage door, still writing questions till he's gone. No goodbye, no see you, no good luck, nice to meet you. Just a question, A step, and he is gone. I find a seat on my Hastings connection, busy with people, bright with the first flashes of spring, like I'd woken from an uneasy sleep, alone on a train.